Hi guys, it's Donna again, and tonight we'll be doing our October wrap-up. I have not picked my book list for November yet. Jesus, it's November already? This year just started. But yeah, so I'll be putting that probably in a couple of videos, probably next week. I'll put it in with the video for next week for you, so I'll have a little bit of time to pick it out. But I just wanted to go over the Spooky Shelfie Bookathon and how I did on that and how I did overall in the month with reading. This was quite a low reading month for me, especially since my last 2 months were really high. But I'm okay with that because I've been concentrating a lot on schoolwork. So I'm going to go over quickly the challenges that were put in place for Spooky Shelfie Bookathon and then what I chose for each challenge and if I completed it or not. So, the first challenge was read a book with a serial killer. Let me actually just go down the line and do it from there. So the book that I picked for that one, and I actually completed, was Nearly Gone by Ellie Casamano. Now this is a book about this girl named Nearly, who is trying to get this scholarship for science in her high school. And a lot of the people that she's been tutoring have come up dead. And it's a serial killer that is killing them. He goes toward the periodic table. I'm not going to tell you much more because it'll ruin it for you, but I'm just going to tell you I did not guess who the killer was. And I'm pretty good at guessing what's going to happen in books. I did not guess this, and it was so good. I think this is a series or a duology. I believe there is another book, and I might try to get it if there is, but highly recommend that one. The second challenge, read a book with a spell or curse. Now, if you did see my challenge videos for the Spooky Bookathon, I think I did 3 out of 6. I don't know. I didn't have time, but if you would like to view those, I'll put them down below as well. So I did complete Seriously Wicked by Tina Connolly. This is about a witch who performs spells and stuff. She's living with her aunt, which I'm not going to spoil that because you're going to have to read it to figure it out. But there's so much in this. She has to save her friend who has a demon inside of him. Also, there is phoenixes. She's a high schooler. There's dragons, and as you can tell, I really like dragons. But this is really entertaining. It was very tiny. Should have only taken me a couple days to read it, but it ended up taking me over a week. But I would recommend that as well. The next one, read a supernatural book. So I picked up The Short Second Life of Bree Tanner by Stephanie Meyer. This is about one of the vampires that were created in, I believe it's Eclipse, by Riley to get back at Bella. It's about her point of view on everything until she dies. It kind of got a little boring. I did get through it. It's very tiny. I got through it in a couple days. I just wanted to get through it. So I think I gave it like a 3 out of 5. It wasn't my favorite, but it was okay. The next one, read a book with a freaky character. So I'm actually going to go with an audiobook that I read. It's Scythe by Neil Shusterman, I think it is. It was an excellent book. I could not stop listening to it. I got out of the car, listened to it, and got right into the top to listen to the rest of it. But it's about how the world has evolved, and nobody on Earth ages if they don't want to. They can back up their age to 21. Well, since nobody ages and dies, they have to be people that are killed, so scythes go around and control the population. They kill people. Well, these 2 kids, a boy and a girl, I can't remember the names, but that's okay. I think it's like Citra and Rowan, that's their names. They go against each other as apprentices for one of the scythes. And the only thing is only one of them can live, and the one that lives or gets to become a scythe has to kill the other one. They also end up falling in love with each other, so there's that. It was so good. There were so many twists and turns in this book. I think I gave it a 5 out of 5. I would really recommend, if you have not read that yet, because I know it's been out for a little while, that you do read it. It is great. The next one is read a book with a mask on the cover or in the title. I did not do that because I do not have anything with a mask. You would think I would, but I don't. So we'll go on to the next one. Read a book with black or orange on the cover. I read In a Dark, Dark Wood by Ruth Ware. This was a really good book. I could not put this down. I think I read it in like 2 days, and it's pretty good. It's small print too, but it says on the bottom, be prepared to be scared, really scared. This did not scare me, and I am a freaking scaredy cat. I jump at anything. But yeah, this was about this girl who goes to a bridal shower, or as they call it, a hen. I don't know what they call it that. It just seems crazy. A hen is a chicken, right? Not a bridal shower. But anyway, they go to a hen, and when they get there, this girl's invited to it. She hasn't seen the bride in 10 years, and come to find out the bride is getting married to this guy that she loved when she was a teenager. And weird things happen in the house that they're in for the hen. So all of a sudden this person comes in and starts jogging up the steps, and everybody's like in their underwear and their nightgowns, and somebody shoots at them. And it's about this girl. She can't remember what is going on. It's about her trying to get her memory back. But yeah, it was great. I love this, and I couldn't it's kind of a murder mystery type thing, and it was so great. Highly recommend. So the next one is read a book with something in it that terrifies you. So the book that I had planned on reading was a book about Aurora and how she wakes up after 100 years and everything that she knows is gone, which I did start that. I did read about 165 pages of it, not all of it. That was in one day. But I ended up getting Room by Emma Donoghue. I think that's it. If you've not watched the movie or read that, I would highly recommend it. It's about a girl who gets kidnapped when she's 19 and kept in a shed. And while she's in captivity, she has a child. So the child doesn't understand that there's anything outside of the room. He was raised to think that room is the only thing, and outside of it's space. Well, the boy helps the mother escape, and yeah, and life just progresses from there. It's really, really great book. My fear was having my family taken away from me, so that's that one. I would recommend that you do read that. It's really good. It's really touching. So I think that's all for tonight. I am really tired, so I'm gonna go wash the shit off my face and go to bed. And I will see you guys next week. I hope you have a great week. Bye!